Hola, hola amigos, les habla como siempre Ensalada de vídeos desde Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills, famoso por su lujo y glamour, es un enclave de la opulencia en Los Angeles, California, conocido por sus tiendas exclusivas, mansiones de famosos y estilo de vida un poco extravagante.
Salvador Gandhi. Gali. It's gonna be his property right there. Wow. Remember, he was a sculptor here from Beverly Hills, and from Barcelona. Sure enough, some kid got mad because he says that's Dr. Seuss's house. I was like, I don't see no can of hand in front. Sure enough, he got mad. Everybody's coming to Happy Easter over here at this church. It's a Beverly Hills.
El costo de este paseo oscilan entre $45 hasta los $100 por persona. Un costo razonable para esta experiencia vivida en Beverly Hills. Se los recomiendo.
Shop there over to my right hand side, and of course, you might notice this property over to my left hand side happens to be a place where men. When I lived in Japan, I had a R34 GTR Skyline, 1997, 1998. Yeah. I lived in Japan. For between the Philippines and Japan and China. I lived for 5 years. Let's keep on going. What does that mean? My Spanish is terrible. It's going to be directly over to my right hand side is, of course, none other than Saint Laurent over to my right hand side. Keep this in mind. Justin Bieber and Rihanna have amongst the people that shop over here. Also, what you guys are going to be noticing is going to be Alexander McQueen to my right hand side. Remember, keep this in mind. The dress that you guys are going to be noticing, it starts at about $3,000. Sure enough, you're also going to see the Beyond. Remember, if you shop at the Beyond, it's going to cost you $1,500 just to enter at that place. And also, keep in mind, that is a different charge, meaning the entrance charge is going to be $15, and they're going to be charging you per hour. Also, Hermes is going to be on my left hand side.
Tiendas costosas.
They want to ask me anything?
Y aquí va explicando.
Remember, over to my left hand side is going to be Hermes. Make sure that you guys are going to be shopping here. If you guys come shopping here, keep this in mind. You will have
Los
an
Angeles,
excellent time up here. Also, what you guys are going to be noticing is going to be for gentlemen. Gentlemen, if you guys like Louis Vuitton, it's going to be located over to my left hand side. Why do I say this? If you want that suit, it's going to start at about $3,000. Would I shop there? Yes, I would. Remember, Beyond happens to be the most expensive store. And also, if you guys want that beautiful ring from your husband, Cartier happens to be the spot over to my right-hand side. Remember, their rings do start at under $1,000. And of course, MCM. If you know, MCM is going to be right there. It's going to be one of my favorite designer clothing line. If you see that bag right there at the window, I will be taking that bag. Why? Because it's $1,600. That's the cheapest I can get it here at MCM. What does that mean? When I go to, of course, Japan or I go to Thailand, I will be taking that bag, looking flashy. Also, if you guys want to make a quick buck, it's going to be right there, the foreign exchange right there. The foreign exchange, currency exchange is going to be located over to my right-hand side. Make sure you guys change your pesos into dollars. What does that mean? You will get a high note view. Also, I got to beat this lady with Rolex. Rolex is one of my favorite stories, like a watch. Why? Remember, Rolex is equivalent. If you buy a Rolex, they go up in price. They're equivalent to Pokemon cards. Once you get those Pokemon cards, they go up in price. Also, you are going to be noticing, of course, the Gucci accessory store to my right-hand side. And, of course, you will see Gucci and Sarah, meaning on the third floor, they do have a restaurant. And, of course, this is where I met Jennifer Lopez back in 2019 over to my right-hand side. You guys like that?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Would I ever shop there, anybody? I would. Everybody ready?
Ready?
Ready as Freddy. Let's keep on going, everybody. Let's go, everybody.
Esta es la famosa calle Rodeo Drive en Beverly Hills. Las tiendas de alta gama.
What are they going to be displaying? None other than Kim Kardashian's new fashion lineup over for the spring. And of course, Dolce & Gabbana happens to be one of my favorite stores. That's where I met Mr. Romeo Santos. If you guys don't know who that is, he's the guy from Aventura, and also he's going to be making another Aventura album. They're reuniting one more time. And of course, Louis Vuitton is going to be located over right here for the women. If you guys like Louis Vuitton, you guys are going to be shopping first and second floor. Sure enough, you can be hanging out over to the third floor, resting, hanging out. You might even take a little nap, cat nap that is. And of course, you guys are also going to be noticing there's a lot of people here shopping. Why? Because it's the best thing to do on Easter Sunday. What do? Just turn on my laptop. That's how I shop. Let's go, everybody. Let's roll. I like that Aston Martin convertible. Yeah, I like that. You know how much that car is worth? $300,000. Let's go, my tour guide friend. Let's roll. Everybody, welcome. Right now, we're going to be going to the other side. Of course, over Dale Drive. You will notice a little fake sign of Paris over to my right-hand side. Would you shop there? I would. Also, Mr. None other than Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. Sylvester Stallone do meet up there on the back. And Las Calas shut down. It was established back in 1958 over to my 1956 over to my right-hand side. What does that mean? I highly enjoy some of these restaurants, believe it or not. Also, we're going to be coming up here. Let's see who we're going to see. Let's roll.
Rodeo Drive es una icónica calle comercial en Beverly Hills.
To my left hand side. Remember, if you guys are going to be eating here, I highly recommend that restaurant. It is pretty sweet. Damn, man, you have a cool car. You need a brake change, bro.
Famosa por sus boutiques de alta gama y marcas de lujo, siendo un destino de compras de clase mundial y un símbolo del estilo.
Came out of church. Let's keep on going. I'd rather go to the churches in Mexico than America. Why? They're so different. They're so different. Where are you guys from? San Francisco. What part of?
Hasta pronto, Beverly Hills y Rodeo Drive. Ensalada de videos se despide.